Hello, Chris. I've had some problems here tonight. Hey, looky here.
Look what the cat took in. Man, you caught me just as I was fixing to go to bed here in a bit.
Well, I've had problems with my webcam.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Well, I don't know. All of a sudden, it started to work.
Ah,
I've unplugged it. I plugged it in. I've unplugged it. I uninstalled it, which wasn't a good thing. So then I just thought, well, I'll just try it, and it worked.
ah. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Chris, I've been doing good. Let's see. I need to click on that. I'll tell you what. You really got my goat today.
You like that thumbnail?
Oh my God. That had to been that had to been cornbread.
It must have been. That's all I'm going to say there.
Yeah, it was. Because he's got the talent for that.
Hey, there's something that I wanted to show you. Just a second here.
Yeah, I tried to get on here about 45 minutes ago. That's about how long I've been working on this.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Oh, you see me pop up and then I'm going.
Well,
Yeah.
I seen. Oh, wait. That's the wrong deal. Okay. I seen where you had announced that you was going live at 6:41. Yeah, and then it never went live, and then just now it came live.
Well, I'd go live and it said the webcam wasn't connected.
That's weird.
Well, I'm in suspense. What are you going to show me?
Yeah, I just found it. Just a second here. It's I got to find my StreamYard page. Okay, I got to find share screen. I hate the way my computer's laid out now. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go.
I seen that, Grizz.
You like that?
No, I don't. I'm gonna ban you from. Let's see. I'll kick that from studio. No, I don't want you. Okay, I'd already seen it.
I just couldn't refuse, so I couldn't resist that.
Ah, damn.
Oh man, now putting aside the names on it, he did a good job on there. You can't tell it was edited.
Oh yeah, you could tell because I was standing up. I was never standing up. When I had hold of the sign, I wasn't standing up.
Okay, well, as far as the picture though is concerned, you can't tell. I at least I can't.
I could tell.
Let's see here. Let me look. Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, that does not look at it. Now, you being there, of course, you're going to be able to know the differences and stuff. But it's like your left hand is up on the top of the sign. It looks like holding it. You know, I mean, it looks real. He did a really good job, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, but what you didn't see, if you watched the video, that ground is hard. I mean, it's just like I was cramming it into rock.
Oh man.
So I've learned this trick. If you make a hole and pour a little water in it, and then work your rod or whatever you're doing, it'll go right down in there. So you didn't see it later. I went and got me a water bottle and just poured a little bit, and it went right down in there. Not right away, but it went down in the ground more.
Uh-huh.
A guy taught me that when he put my ground rod for the house. I said, you want a hammer for that? No, not at first. He said, I need a bucket of water. I said, you want the garden hose? No, that's too much. He just pushed it down. He dug a little hole to where it hold the water and poured that hole full of water and took that rod and he worked it. And every time he'd get another foot. And eventually he stuck that whole rod down there about 8 foot, all but the last foot. And then he drove it the rest of the way in with a hammer.
That's pretty slick. I've never seen that done, but I want to remember that. That's a pretty slick method. I mean, I never even thought of doing something like that.
Well, my dad had talked about, you could just basically throw the rod in the ground, with water. And I asked him about it. He said, well, close, but not quite that easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it would depend on the ground too. Like around here, I wouldn't be able to get it down 8 or 10 feet here, but it might be pretty easy for me to get down maybe 3 or 4 feet even before I hit a rock.
Yeah.
Or a rut, or just.
JS Enterprise. Hello, how are you? Okay. Tim, how are you today? Yes. Can you see that? Can you see that back here, Chris?
No, I can't see that.
Well, let me.
Oh, it looks like somebody edited your signs. That's not the signs that I seen. I seen Trump Pence.
There. Now, you see them back there?
See what?
These signs right here.
What signs?
Right here.
I see something red back there. The only thing that I see is the red E.
Biden. I feel like I'm in the classroom. Today, class, we're going to learn what a president really is. Biden and Harris.
I don't see anything. All I see is the red E.
You can see them. I know you can see it. See my hat? Look at my hat right here.
Yeah, I see you got a dunce hat on.
A what?
A dunce hat.
What's that?
I'm gonna ban him, Rosanna. Hi, Rosanna.
What's a dunce hat?
You haven't heard of a dunce hat, hon?
No.
You know, a big tall cone hat. Basically, it's a dummy on there or dunce.
No, I never seen
My wife's never seen or heard of a dunce hat before.
it.
Oh, I
see Point
have.
Duck,
It's a
but I've never
cone.
heard that name. Yes, I'm done.
Okay.
But
Come on,
anyhow,
come
them
on.
signs right there, Miss Pam put them up for me. And she made mention the other day, you're going to have to do a live stream. I put them signs up.
Oh no,
That's why the camera wasn't working.
that's why she
False
didn't want to
ability.
you.
Hello, Warren Floyd.
Hello, Floyd.
Maybe she
I got a text from Rosanna earlier today. She said that water bug was live. But man, I missed it. I was busy getting this gas range on in here.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Well,
Yeah, she must, Chris. I agree.
did you watch the debate? I never could find Trumpy. Of course, I wouldn't have watched him anyhow. But I did listen to Biden. He did a real good job.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm misinformed by you Republicans. I'll tell you that for sure. But I haven't listened to you.
I don't like you.
I like what Tim said this morning.
What did he say?
He said that Kim is my friend and he has the right to be wrong.
Oh, that's a good one.
You mean Tim Twirl?
Yeah, Tim's world. He said, or it was something along that line. He said, Kim is my friend, and he has the right to be wrong, or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's basically that. That's basically what he was saying this morning.
RUE. Hello, good evening.
We just don't want anything to go wrong.
Oh man, Floyd, I would wash it and sterilize it before I did that. Man, that's got to make that's got to taste nasty. I don't think I could put a harmonica in my mouth that tasted like this.
That's not what he said, Grizz.
You're on, right?
Well, well, Dan. Here's what he said.
Homer.
I've been playing the piss out of my harmonica. Well, what was piss doing in his harmonica? And if there's piss in his harmonica, it's got to taste like
God.
piss.
Oh my
I shouldn't
God,
have said
Grizz.
that. I meant the guy shouldn't have said that.
Warren, I knew what you meant.
He says, it's okay now. There's no more piss in it. He played
There
all the
you
piss
go.
out of it.
Oh, brother.
Well, I tell you what, it was a real chore getting that new gas range in our house today.
Oh my God.
It was, and I ended up getting a video on it. I'm going to make it a real short video if I can, just show bits and pieces of what I had to go through. But I had to remove a tree, make room to be able to get the tractor on in, to carry it on in. Like I suspected, the tractor wasn't quite strong enough to lift the stove. But with Dave from down below helping on out, when it was me pulled back on the handle with the RPM running up to lift it, then David grabbing a hold of it and helping lift it, we was able to raise it up and to walk it in. There you go. I'm with Mach 1 on that. Vote for me for president.
So you're gonna vote for Biden, the best man.
No, he
No.
said he's going to vote for me,
No.
the best man.
Writing in Grizz. Yeah. But I don't think I'd waste my vote. I'm gonna vote for Biden.
I thought you said you
No.
wasn't. I thought you said you wasn't going to waste your vote.
Let me ask you about this. Didn't you have one of them utility? They call them a truck. It's got a strap.
Yeah, there ain't no way I was going to use that on there.
Okay. Why?
Well, it's got 7-inch legs. It's got 7-inch legs. Yeah, and you know how it is. I mean, you can't tip the thing back far enough to get that back level to lift it up. Second of all, it was 450 pounds
For a little tiny oven.
to bring it up to up 2.5 feet up to get it in my door. You know, even if it had a fit right, just like a refrigerator would fit on there. Even if it did that, it'd be a bitch pulling 450 pounds up the steps into the house. So I just put it on the forks, lifted it up, and drove it through the front door.
Okay. Then once you got it in the door, how did you move it?
It slid pretty easy on the floor.
Okay.
And I didn't have to take it very far. I only had to slide it about 4 or 5 feet. And if it wasn't going to slide very far on the floor, I had a furniture dolly.
Well, that's what I was talking about to start with.
You can't run it.
A furniture dolly?
You can't run it across.
Oh,
Yeah.
a dolly. Okay. That you
Yeah,
said.
furniture dolly. It has 4 wheels.
Okay.
You can't run it across the gravel and dirt.
So, is it new?
No.
No, it's I thought it was between a 36 and 39 chambers gas range, but after a little bit further reading on it, looking at the style on them, all the different years are the same, but they changed a couple of different features, such as from 1936 to 1939, the knobs were black. The knobs on mine are chrome, and I'm looking at that, and that was in the 1940s, and I haven't narrowed it down, but it's somewhere in the 1940s was when mine was made.
Man, it's such a. I thought it was 2 ovens.
Tim, are you trying to get him in trouble? I seen his comment, but
Oh, we'll say he needs to be in trouble over those signs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep the coffee warm on the wood stove, because that you can.
but yeah, it's all I know is it's an old one.
And it doesn't have 2 ovens like I thought.
No, it doesn't have 2 ovens.
That's the drawback.
And my wife's been very frustrated with it ever since she found out it didn't have 2 ovens.
That's why I wanted them.
Well, didn't you have a good stove to start with?
Our electric range that we had, the oven worked fine, but 3 burners were out.
I just got frustrated over the oven.
And so it was just time for us to get another one. And
Right.
I've been wanting to get a gas one instead of electric. We haven't had much luck with the electric ranges. We keep on buying used ones. That's for one reason. That's why.
Keep giving them to us.
Yeah. So.
But I want to get an oven that's big enough to put my stuff in.
Well, Deanne, you want an oven big enough to feed a family of 12.
I know, but I can't fit my casserole in hardly.
Well, make a smaller casserole then.
You can't find much small stuff.
My dad had a stove. I'm not for sure if it was electric or propane. but it had fire brick in it. And I'll tell you what, you talk about heavy. Wow.
Well, that's probably like this one here.
Here, let me let Tim think about what he's saying. We'll give him a rest. I mean, it's all fun and games, but after a while, you know,
yeah, we need to kind of let it go.
because it don't make any difference. Biden's going to win, and I'm going to vote for Biden. So there you go.
Biden is not going to win, we hope.
Let's see here. I want to do something here.
There we go.
I'm going to.
Either one could be bad. They're both sides there, but we don't want a world order. Vote for the person that doesn't make a one world order.
Yeah, Warren, it was.
I want to disconnect for a minute. You might lose me here, but I want to come back up again with my cell phone. I want to take you over and show you the my new gas range.
Okay.
That tricked me, and there's no racks and
Let's see here. Am I still here?
Yep. No, I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you, Grizz.
Say what?
I can't hear you.
What?
Are you here?
Like,
No.
what?
Say what?
Say what with your hands like this? What?
Okay, first of all, I got to bring up my email. I'm going to bring myself up again, and I'll probably drop out of here when I do.
Okay. Well, you got the link in the email, so there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm bringing up right now.
Warren, I can hear him. He was saying he
Those
couldn't
narrow
see.
stoves we thought about buying to sit on the side and I'd have an oven.
Warren, would you like to come up?
You know what, Rosanna? My wife is finding that out. It is hard to downsize.
No,
Right.
you can't
Homer,
put gas oil in
I agree with you. I hope
it. The cookie sheet.
the country does get back to normal. There's Howie. Hello, Howie.
And I can keep it running.
Hey, Howie.
It's just hard to have a lot of gas.
Okay, when you see me down at
I'll watch for you. There you go.
It doesn't work.
All right, you got two things going. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll make sure that everything else is muted down. Okay. I don't think my computer is working right now.
Okay. Warren says, okay, ready. I think Warren wants to come up. Hang on, Grizz. Are you going over to the stove?
I will be here in 1 second here. I'm trying to get everything switched here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll be going to the stove.
Go ahead and come up.
What is it? You could have gotten one that was half each for $35 when we're late.
In a second here. Now I got to get up.
You were going to get one of those narrow straps. But they were
Hello,
$2
Big Steve. Wait a minute, I can't read it.
Oven, I would have gotten the narrow.
I voted. Here's Warren.
Hey, Big Steve.
Hey, what's up, harmonica man?
Ain't too much. Just sitting there, just taking it easy. How about yourself?
Just in here with my thumb up.
Hello, Warren.
Would you do?
Okay, now, Steve, I had 4 things going there at one time.
Oh, that's sweet. I like
Okay, now, wait a minute. Let me
thumbs
find
up there, Grizz. Daddy,
Hey, that's the front of it. Just got some paint player. Let me move this stuff out of the way.
That's brand new. That's
I
brand
bet that joker was heavy.
Oh, 450 pounds. I still got this here's not working properly. The backsplash deal got a little bit of cleanup. I just put it all together. This rock well here, this well back here, take the pot on in here. There's something that's not right about it. I don't know. I gotta do something down here for the support. I don't know what it is down there that's missing. But I'm just kind of learning this stuff. I haven't hooked up the gas to it. I have it all here. But it's got the griddle that needs cleaning up first. I thought this was an oven down here. But this is more like holding pots and pans or something. That's not an oven.
That is sweet. I like that.
And then the oven over here. But yeah, we're real happy with it. Well, I am anyway. My wife is saying, well, the oven's a little smaller. I thought it had 2, But I think all in all, when we get it going, I think she's going to be real happy when she gets used to it.
Stay still. I ain't got.
You won't have to do no more hillbilly cooking.
Here's another thing that I got to worry about is this here. I can't see how this door is supposed to latch. There's no latch. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to, and it's also warped a little. It's tweaked a little bit. It hits tight on this side here, and when it's hit tight, it still have this ring. But there's nothing, no latch on the inside here. I don't know how it's supposed to.
Just grab it by the top and give it a little tweak.
I think it's supposed to be a spring on there.
Yeah.
Does
Matter of fact, it's supposed to have dual spring.
What's that?
Does it stay shut by itself?
Does it what?
Stay shut by itself.
No, it doesn't. But I think that's because it's supposed to have a spring on it, and I got to hook that up.
Grizz, I think it's supposed to be 2 on it, 1 on each side.
I think you're right. Because when I had it on the truck sitting on the side, I did see 2 springs underneath it. And I wasn't thinking about that at the time, but I think that's what those 2 springs are for.
They probably just jumped loose.
Yeah.
You know what
I know the guy that had it before me, it was always that way.
I needed me a new refrigerator. Guess what I wound up buying today?
What's that?
I bought a 1970-something glass front Coca-Cola cooler.
Oh, cool.
I love it. I didn't give but $75 for it.
Cool.
Well,
I mean, it will handle some stuff too. That's a big
for sale.
Excuse
I
me.
found an old 1947 refrigerator for sale over in Bend, and it runs for $65.
Wow.
So,
Hey, Chris.
Hey, and the great thing about this one, Buzz, it's a little old store right down the road from me that I remember buying sodas out of that thing when I was a teenager. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And I got it now.
Excuse
Cool.
me.
Go ahead, Steve.
Why don't you get yourself a little piece of metal, if you can still hear me, Grizz, and shape it to where you can drill a little hole on the door and put a screw there and build it so the piece of metal wedges up under there to hold it shut.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Like a twist lock.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, say this is the bottom of the door where the door shuts. You know, when you shut the door, it's going to go click. And that piece of metal will wedge in there.
Yeah, put it right in the top. And then when you turn it, it'll hold it shut.
Now, if it doesn't get hot, what I would try to do first, and what Steve's saying will work, but you'll have to drill a hole.
Yeah.
But I'd get one of them cabinet
Hey,
magnets.
you know what else will work real good? Take an old hard drive out of a computer and take the magnets off of it and put them on the inside of the back of the door. That'll hold it shut. I'll guarantee you, them magnets are strong.
Yeah, or you could do the magnet if you don't want to damage it.
You won't have to drill a hole. All you have to do is epoxy them to it.
Right.
That'll work.
Yep. Now, what Steve is saying will work, but you have to drill a hole, and that messes up the looks of the stove.
It
Right.
causes a little damage.
I like the magnet idea better. That'll work.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I've got a door here in my shop that every time I turn around, the wind was blowing it open. So I took an epoxy two of them magnets to it and put a little piece of steel on the inside of the frame. Boy, you close that thing, it's closed.
Yeah.
It ain't coming open unless you push on it hard. It takes about 100 pounds of force to move it.
Well, there's Brian. Hi, all.
Other than that, you can take that stove and throw it to the damn junk pile. How about that?
Nah, we can't throw away that nice piece of history. No, we can't do that.
Go get yourself some modern shit.
You're all good, Tim.
I ain't want no modern crap. I like the old crap better.
I wasn't asking you.
Now, if you think about it, though, the old stuff always worked better. And it lasts. It's like buying a light bulb that's made in China. There's probably some from the 70s that are still working when the China one quits.
Warren, I don't know where these light bulbs are made, but I've got these LED light bulbs. You know, they just have 5 watts of power.
Yeah, that's all I use anymore. I love them.
They put out 40 watts of light.
Yeah, I run the, I think mine are 4.5 watts, and they put out 60, and they only cost $1 a piece. I bought 2 cases of them, 40 of them.
Well, I paid a little more than that for them. I bought
Dollar Tree, baby. Dollar Tree.
Walmart.
That's where I got mine. I got mine at Dollar Tree. They were $1 a piece. They pull like 4.5 watts, and they put out 60 watts worth of light. I love them.
And they last.
All right, what I've got going in this room right now, and it's pretty bright in here. I got 3 of those in here. That's it. That's all I got running. Well, I have got my little LED light strip right behind me, but
okay. How many you got going?
Just 3 of them, and there's my LED light strip off. You can't hardly even tell the difference.
No. Well,
the LED light strip it's like a night light. I like it, and it's got this cool little remote control.
I got a pole light here behind my desk, and it's just got 1 bulb in it. and I leave it run all the time.
Yeah,
It's
I
nice
wouldn't be
at
bothered
night.
turning it off. It only costs about $3 a year to run it.
Yeah, but it's only like 40 watts. It it burns 5 watts and it puts out 40 watts of power. Now the ceiling fan up here's got 4 of them. So you got four.
Let me back up. I made a mistake. The ones I'm running pull 9 watts each. 9 watts.
Okay.
But they do put out 60 watts worth of
Now,
light.
can
So,
you see a difference there, Warren?
oh yeah. Wow.
So there's 4 of them. They're running 20 watts of power, and that's 160 volt or 160 watts of light.
Well, what I'm running right now, let's see, 3 times 60, 180. I'm running 180 watts worth right now. But they only pull about 28 watts.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they are awesome. I love them. I love my LED lights.
But I changed these bulbs, and man, they've lasted.
Oh, hell, they're guaranteed to run 10 years. Guaranteed.
I hope. But every light bulb in the house, I changed
I'll
that.
tell you what, I've still got CFLs, which pull about 13 watts a piece. And they were only guaranteed for like 6 years. And I've got some that are 12 years old still working.
Oh, I missed Rosanna leaving. Rosanna,
I don't
you still hear
I
me?
don't use them real often, but they still working.
Yeah.
But since the LEDs come out, I've got like a case of those that I've took out and put LED bulbs back in. I love my LEDs. They're the cat's ass. I love them.
Well, the thing
Cat's ass.
the
Yeah,
thing
the cat's
that gets
ass.
me, you can leave them bulbs burning all day and reach up there and unscrew it.
Yep, and they're not
Put a
hot.
40-watt bulb in there and turn it on.
It might be slightly warm, but it ain't gonna be hot. No. I'll tell you another cool one I got. I ain't got it plugged in right now. Check that little guy out.
Okay, wait a minute.
That is a remote control LED bulb. Of course, I've got the little thing you can just plug it into the wall on it. But that's a remote control. It does all different colors. It's only 4 watts. And I got a little remote control to turn it off and on.
Well, ain't that just about the monkey's knuckle?
I like it. It's cool as hell. And it's enough. It's not garish, but it's enough you can see everything in a room. But I turn around and put the LED strip up, which I'm not impressed with the adhesive on it. It won't keep falling down. So we're going to have to change that up a little bit. I'm going to get me some of that clear tape and just tape it to the strip up there.
Okay. Hallie just said the light bulb only blows when you turn it off and on. Well, that's not quite correct, because I had just a regular 40-watt bulb in there on the range hood. We turn it on and that's it. And they'll burn out.
Oh, yeah, they will.
I mean, without
You're
turning
talking
it on and off.
One
lot
old
of
school
times
with the
when you
filament in it.
Bulb on, pow, it does burn out.
Yeah, you talking about the old school one with a filament in it.
Right.
Yeah. Now the LED ones, I don't know why they fail, but I'm thinking more than likely the little bitty transformer they got in there finally gives up. Of course, the newest ones don't even have a transformer in them. They got a damn transistor in them. And that's about the only part that will fail, because I took a 120 volt one and got busy with my with my little bitty tools and the Dremel tool and cut the bottom off of it, bypassed the transformer and hooked it up to 5 volts off of a little cell phone charger, and it went back to working.
Huh.
Yeah. Most of them are 5 volts.
Now these LED lights, knock on wood, I've never had one to fail yet.
No, they're pretty damn durable. The only thing you got to watch is lightning strikes.
Well,
You get a
now
good lightning
you're
strike, they
talking
will
about-
go out. Yep, it'll get them.
talking about a whole different outlook there. But I've got this 40 watt. Like I say, it's only 5 watt that it's pulling. I got one in this pole light and one in there in the range hood. And I put them in, turn them on, and I just leave them go 24/7.
There you go.
Daytime.
I mean, each one of them, because the draw is so low, I mean, you can run like 3 or 4 of them for about $3 a year. I mean, why bother to even turn them off? Leave them on.
You'd use more energy of yourself to turn it on and off.
There you go. There you go. I love my LEDs.
But
Matter of fact, the Coke machine that I bought today, and I've got to run down there and get it. It ain't but about a mile away.
good
But,
night, Paul.
When I get it here, I'm gonna put one of them bulbs right in the top of it. I'm gonna disconnect the fluorescent lights in it because they ain't very efficient, and I'm gonna put one of them bulbs in the top of it. I'm gonna put me a little switch on the outside of it. It's cool though. It's about a 77 model, something like that, and it works great. Works great. And it was at an old store that I used to frequent when I was a kid. So it's got a little sentimental value behind it, and it works great. And I needed a refrigerator, so I bought it.
All right.
And an old friend of mine from high school bought the place. And I was sitting down there talking with him just a little while ago, about 3 hours ago. And I says, "Hey, what you gonna do with that old Coke machine?" He said, "I don't know. You want to buy it?" I said, "Yeah." "What you want for it?" He told me $75. I said, "Sold." I went ahead and paid him in cash for it. I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. I didn't want to mess with it tonight. It was too late.
I understand that.
But it's got the big glass door on the front, shelves in it. It's got fluorescent lights on the inside, which I'm just gonna disconnect them and put one of the little LEDs up in the top of it. Off the same circuit, so I ain't really changing nothing. I'm just getting rid of the fluorescent part. I ain't gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna clip the wires loose from it, run the other bulb off the same wires. But it does. It works great.
Good.
It'll go down to like 34 degrees.
Use it like a refrigerator.
It'll go down to like 34 degrees. And I mean, you ever seen one of them things? You ain't got a refrigerator in your house that'll hold what that thing will hold. I mean, it'll hold like 8 or 9 cases of drinks.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's got the little rack system in it. You can adjust the shelves anywhere you want them. I mean, geez, if I set the top rack at 1 foot, the next 2 or 3 at a foot. I mean, think about how much food you can put in there. And you ain't got to open the door to see what's in there. You can look through the door. It's double pane glass, insulated. Nice. It's real nice. And in about 10 years, damn thing will probably be worth $700-800 because it's already antique. It was made in the 70s. And
Okay,
speaking of that,
Chris says I can't time out Robert, so I pulled a Brian and just blocked him. What do you mean you blocked him?
I like Grizzly's little puppy. He's so cute.
Oh,
Or
she
she's
is
so
a
cute.
sweetheart.
She's so cute.
We went out there. It's been over a year since we went out there. Probably getting close to 2 years. I forget. But anyhow, she'd come, and if you was eating something, she'd stand up like this with her paws.
Yep. Feed me. Feed me.
Yep. But we didn't give
Well,
her
I'm glad he's out of danger from the fires. Oh, my Lord. I was
the
worried
thing
about it.
that I was eating was that steelhead salmon that Grizz made on the fire. So
Oh, yeah. That's
we
a good eating.
we didn't give her none. Nope.
Well, dogs ain't supposed to eat fish or chocolate. Don't give a dog chocolate, especially if it's an indoor dog.
We
Kind of
had
like,
uh, we
kind of like feeding an indoor dog beans. You don't want to do that.
no,
You will pay for it, not the dog. You will.
right. That little Pekingese that we had, he loved chicken livers. Oh my God.
Oh, now you talking about some good eating. Cooked right, chicken livers are awesome.
Yeah. I got
Got
a
to have a
video.
little bit of Texas Pete. Kind of rub them through and eat them. Oh my,
Oh
good
yeah.
food. That's good.
But I got a video feeding Cade chicken livers.
Oh, you named her Kate.
Him, Cade. My dog.
Kate. Okay, Kate. I thought you said Kate.
Let's see. Let me figure this out how to do this. Okay, stop cam. All right. Can you see my
Yeah, I see her. I see him.
okay. Well, that was my PT Cruiser. I don't have my PT Cruiser and I don't have my dog.
The dog took off with it.
No. I had to put him down.
Oh,
And I
I
bought
hate to hear that.
I bought a Cadillac and I couldn't afford 3 cars, so I turned in the PT and kept my wife's car.
I tell you what, them little PTs were cool. I like them.
Yeah. Well, I liked it too, but like I said, I don't need 3 cars.
No,
So
I got my old Ford truck. I got my
Oldsmobile
little Jeep.
Bravada. She had an
I got my old,
Oldsmobile Bravada.
I got my old F-250 Ford, which is sitting on the F-350 frame. It was a special order. I've got it, and I've got my little Jeep Liberty, which is a 4-wheel drive, which was rare. They didn't make but a few of them. And shoot, that's all I need. I got. Let's see. I've got a Ford Festiva, and I've got 2 or 3 S10 trucks, which I ain't driving none of them, but I still got them. And my phone does not like the seal. Oh crap! I done lost you.
You're still here.
Okay, I got to wait on my phone to load back up. I touched it the wrong way. I can't see y'all. I got some white screen that says loading. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm getting a little circle going on there.
Okay, now we got two Warrens.
Yeah, I can see it. It says your browser is lost connection to your mic. Yada yada yada. It says restart my device. Discontinued. Now I got an echo going on because I'm up twice. Let me see. I'm gonna hit leave.
Okay,
And
now
see.
the second one. Okay, you kicked out the wrong one.
Well, wait a minute. I'll get straight.
Okay,
Okay. Let's
all
see
right.
if the echo went
Stream.
away.
Okay, now
Let's see if the echo goes.
this one looks good. Let me remove this one. Well, let's see what happens if it says kick from studio. Okay, now, can you hear me?
His mic is muted. Your mic is muted.
Okay. It should be back on now.
There you go.
And it's not echoing. Okay. I was up twice. That's why it was echoing. I don't know. These cotton picking phones is crazy. All I've done was touched it. I ain't gonna touch it no more. Okay. Now Grizz's mic is muted. You hear me? I know you can see me, but can you hear me?
I can hear you, Warren.
All right, Grizz's mic is muted now.
Yeah, but he has it that way.
Oh, okay. Okay, he did that on purpose.
Now
We got
sometimes
you.
it's noisy.
We got you. I was just wondering if it was something I'd done that knocked him off.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, I was up twice. That was the problem.
Right.
I touched the phone and it re-upped me. I don't know why. And the only thing is, if I'm on StreamYard, I don't know what it is about this phone. I cannot see the chat. If I bring up chat, it'll knock me out every time.
Okay, now Grizz can walk you through that. Down at the bottom of your phone,
Yep, I know, but I
you
think
can,
it's the phone. I don't think it can handle it
okay.
because
But
I done went through
then
that.
down at the bottom, you've got a thing where you click it for the chat and then you click it back and forth.
Right. But if I bring chat up, it'll drop me. I can see the chat, but I'm not on panel anymore.
Okay.
And if I bring up the chat, I can watch the chat, but it'll drop me off, and then I got to restart it to get back on.
Good night, Hallie. Have a good night. Hallie's from up there in Canada, right north of Rosanna.
Oh, we
Good night,
dog.
Howie. Have a good one.
I likes my Canadians. They good people. Years and years ago, there was a group of them that come down to go to Daytona every year for Bike Week. They were some good people. Really enjoyed their company. And let's see, there was Lonnie and Lonnie. They was son and dad, and they worked. Oh man, they were a hoot. We had a ball.
Pam?
What?
Grizz, he wanted to make fun of my signs back there you put up.
Of course he did.
He said, I can't see him.
He can't.
He can see him.
Yeah, he can. I couldn't do any better if I didn't have Joe sitting there.
There you go.
I have cataracts.
Oh boy, I hear one of my ten.
Well, then I'll put him in the bathroom. You see him in there.
39 and one of my
You've heard of selective hearing? I have selective vision.
Selective vision. Okay. You got that right, Robert. Grizz is a menace. Warren, you've seen what they did to me, didn't you?
And he was finished. No.
I put that Biden sign out in front of my house, and I set up the camera to catch it if somebody stole it. Well, that didn't work out, but nobody stole it yet.
Oh, did you see the little video? The guy hooked a taser to the Trump sign, and the guy goes out to steal it. That was hilarious.
It was, but
Oh,
see,
then he goes and pisses on it.
but see, the thing of it is, he wouldn't have been pissing on a Biden sign.
Well, heck, it don't matter what the sign
My
said.
Biden signs aren't worth killing.
Hilarious. He grabbed the whole tut and he had sparks flying off of him. Of course, I know it was in the hands.
What did you have of showing me there at first? Right when we started talking about the Biden sign. There you go.
So you want me to show it again?
No, I want to hear Ward play that harmonica.
All right.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear something a little
Play that
bluesy?
piss out of it.
Little bit gospel? What you want to hear?
Whatever you blow through there would be great for me.
Let me see if I can find my Suzuki A. I've been playing with something. I put up a video of it. Let's see if I can find my Suzuki A. I've been playing with mimicking the bagpipes. See if I can find it. This might be it. Nope, that's my E. Let me find my A. I found that's about the only one that gets close. But I've been trying to learn how to mimic the bagpipes on it. And it's coming along, but it's not easy to do because I've got so used to playing blues style stuff. And you can't bend the tone. There it is. You can't bend the tones and make it sound like a bagpipe. Let me see. I've been playing with this though. Like I say, I'm still playing with that, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I want to get to where I can make it sound just like bagpipes. It's getting close, but it's going to take some more practice. It's not easy to do once you start playing blues. But once you start playing blues, you want to bend the tones, and you can't do that with bagpipes. If you do it, it don't sound like bagpipes.
Well, I couldn't carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket, so there you go.
Oh yeah, you can. As
I
long as
can
there's room at the bottom.
I can play the radio.
That's a little B flat there. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that B flat because it kind of stretches across bluegrass, country, and blues. I can play, pretty much whatever I want to on it.
Chris said the Iron Dog needs to put a lid on his 5-gallon bucket. Have you ever heard Iron Dog sing Happy Birthday?
I think I did.
Well, you
That's
don't want to make
that's the one that got me back into playing right there. It's a little cheap 28 hole A, probably made in China. I don't know, but there's no markings on it whatsoever, and it's got about 3 flat keys in it right now.
Oh,
But
Chris dropped out.
oh, where'd Grizz go?
There he
Yeah, I got to wash that one out. It's got 2 or 3 flat keys
seen
in it.
a picture where a guy took his car in. He said it made a whistle, and somebody had got down there where the wind would catch a harmonica and taped one to the car. When he drove it, it would play that harmonica whistle through that.
I'll be dog. That's pretty cool.
Chris said, I'm going to crash tonight. Yeah, it's getting late for Grizz because it's 9. Let's see, a quarter till 9. It's
It's
quarter
11.
for me.
It's 11:47 here.
Well, I got 10:47 here.
Yeah, you an hour behind me.
Right. So where are you at? Ohio?
No, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, right in the center of the state. I'm just off exit 141, I-95.
There's a lady that my wife knows, and I think she lives in North Carolina. You said South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't too far from North Carolina, about 150 miles.
But we're supposed to go to North Carolina, where she lives.
Yeah, I'm just off exit 141 of I-95. So I'm just about dead in the center of the state, but I'm a little bit toward the coast.
Okay. Hey, Robert, what happened that you couldn't sleep last night? You want to come up and talk for a little bit?
Oh, hang on a minute.
I'm sure that I sent you a link.
I'm gonna grab me a beer, and I'll be right back.
Okay,
My
take
refrigerator
your
ain't
time.
but about 6 feet away.
Oh my God. Robert, come up and talk to me about that. Holy shit. I know
Huh,
what you're talking
I'm
about.
a, I have got to get me a little stand. I'm gonna make one. Heck with them darn store bought things. They ain't worth crap. I'm gonna make me a little stand for this phone.
I
I just got it sitting on the bed here, and it wants to slide around everywhere. It won't stay still.
I got one of them back in I think 93. So I know what you're talking about. Ice is your friend.
Ice.
Robert said that he got a vasectomy yesterday.
Oh my lord, that's a pain in the nuts. He probably knows what I'm talking about too.
Yep. You get you an ice bag, fill that full of ice, and put you on 2 pair of underwear. And put that ice pack in between the. That's the way to go, man. That is the way to roll.
Ah,
No, I'm
ooh, nuts. I can't help it. That's funny. he go, he going, he going, he gonna be like Papa Smurf. He gonna have little bitty blue balls. Sorry, that's funny. That's funny.
So you can't read chat, then, can you?
No, I can't reach out as long as I'm on panel.
Okay. My nuts felt like they were in my throat yesterday, but today it's not as bad.
Oh, well, he learned how to swallow.
I I didn't have too much problems when I got mine. They told me to get a jock strap, and I did. I'll tell you what now. You don't want no swinging action. you want them puppies held tight.
Oh, God, I don't mean to laugh, but that's it. This is funny.
Oh, you can't make that shit up.
Oh no, old buddy of mine, several years back, he had one of them things done, and he says, "I'm gonna tell you what. You think when you got kicked in the balls, it hurt?" He said, "Don't ever do this."
And you have that pain twice.
No doubt. From what he told me, he said it was like get kicked in the balls over and over all day long. And he said it went on for about 2 weeks.
Oh, it didn't bother me after the second day, but I wore that jock strap for I think a good week or two. Come on up, water bug. The water's fine.
Hey, Waterbug's around. Come on in, Waterbug. My buddy Bug.
Oh, now why? Let's see. Why don't he have a wrench?
I got a bunch of them in my toolbox.
Yeah, he needs a 3/8 to half.
Ah, speaking of that, I'm going to show you something. I got a wrench. Watch this. How about a 2.5?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Yep.
Now hold it up there. Now hold it up there.
I got me a wrench. A 2.5.
2.5. Wow.
Thing weighs 20 pounds.
I got when you got a hold of it, you get
Oh
some
no, it's a
on that dude.
two and 3/16. Not quite a 2.5, but it's close. You know what they use it for? A pry bar. I ain't found a boat yet I just got that was big enough for me to use it on.
I would say they'd have one on a cat.
That's about it. That's about it. Down on the tracks. The nut on the little cylinder that tightens the tracks up. That's about the right size.
I never
I bought that thing in the flea market. I think I gave $5 for it.
I
But I
thought
bought a whole set of them. I paid $60, and they go from inch and 7/8 to 2.5. I don't know where my 2.5 is right now. That's next to the biggest one I got.
Warren.
Yeah.
On a
Hey,
cat
bud.
track, I thought that you just added grease to tighten them up.
Yeah, but if you ever got to take that thing apart, you need a big old wrench to do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I've never worked on one. Hello, water bug.
What's going on there, Brother Kim and Brother Warren?
Hey, Bug, how you doing, man?
Warren, I made a video about that golf cart.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I made a video. It's
I ain't got a notification. What's wrong with YouTube? They should have let me know.
You probably have to unscribe and subscribe back. I have trouble like that too.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
But
I mean, some of the older channels.
There was them bushes. It was them bushes on that lift kit. I ain't trying to ignore you, Kim. I'll just let him know about that.
I know. I'm listening.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we had discussed that, and I told you that's probably what it was.
Did they fall out or what?
No, what it is making my rear end shift back in two.
Right.
And I done order them, and they'll be here. They were $19, and my son, he's gonna come out here when I get them in. He gonna help me put them on.
Yeah, but
you know, my ex-old lady had that problem. Her bushes were making the rear end shift.
What were you saying, Kim?
Where did the rubber go? Where'd they go?
It just wore out over the period of years. The golf cart is a 2007. That's when I bought it new, but it's just old and it just wore out.
I had a 01 Easy Go. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, that was a tough little son of a gun.
They are.
It was tough. It went through hell and back again and still run good.
See, it's been Carson's mama flipped it over one time. She flipped it over on the side. Then one day I flipped it over. Well, I flipped it over two more. I flipped it over another time back in the wood. But what it does is just flipped over on the side. But one time I flipped it over so bad I had to get the tractor and pull it back up. But the thing about them golf carts, you can turn them over, but you can flip them up and take right on off. As long as the oil didn't leak out of them, and you take right on off with them. Now, a Gator or some of them high-priced things, they ain't like that. You got to make sure you didn't damage nothing. I'll see you there, Robert 208. How you doing?
Did Jack Daniels have anything to do with that?
They probably did.
Sure.
Oh, it's a funny story. I seen two fellows out there on the golf course. They've been drinking liquor all day. Ran slap into each other head on head. They swapped golf carts. One golf cart went into the other, and the other one went into his. It wasn't funny. They broke both windshields doing it.
What's going on here, Tim's world?
That was funny.
You might want to do all the cooking, Tim's world. You might want to let Miss Tammy just stay at work and you just cook all the time.
It,
I
it
commented on his video the other day. I told him, I said, you might well just stay at home and cook all the time. Let Miss Tammy work.
there you go.
It supposed to be Tammy's kitchen, but Tim does all the cooking. I like his videos though.
Yeah, Bug, I bought me I needed a refrigerator, and I got talking to one of my old high school buddies today, and he had a Coca-Cola machine with the glass door on the front.
Uh-oh.
I said, "Dadgummit, I need a refrigerator. How much you want for that thing?" He sold it to me for $75.
The Coca-Cola machine?
Yeah, with the glass door on the front. I mean, this thing is huge. You can put 3 times as much you can put in a regular refrigerator in this thing.
Damn.
It's about a 76, 77 model, and it works great.
I shouldn't say nothing about this, but I remember them drink bottles. I used to go to Alabama to some of Kim Butler, and they had them drink machines on the streets in front of stores. We take it down. A can opener. I shouldn't say this, because it's stealing, really. Back then, I didn't know no better. And you open them door, you take a bottle and pop it and get your glass and pour in there and just run out there,
Yeah, that ones where you slide the bottle out. Yeah, I remember those. No, mine is it's just like inside the store. It's just a glass door, and you got all the shelves in there with sodas on it.
Oh, okay.
So I needed a refrigerator, and I got to talking to my old high school buddy. He bought the little store right down the road from me. And I used to go in there as a kid when I was playing Little League Baseball, and I get drinks out of this machine. Well, I went down there and I said, "Oh, I need a refrigerator. You got one?" He said, "No." And I got looking around and I said, "How about the old Coca-Cola machine there? You want to get rid of it?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "What you give me for it?" And I said, "You tell me the price." He said, $75. I said, "So I'm gonna go pick it up in the morning."
Hey, you should have told him you give him 64. He might have took 64.
He probably would have. But hey, it's got sentimental value. I remember getting drinks out of that when I was a kid.
What's going on there,
Timmy?
What's going on there, Tim?
Hello, Warren.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
Hey.
How are you?
Timmy, I showed him my ranch.
I remember, and Kim probably remembers this, going to the barber shop and they have a drink box in there, wasn't it? Well, they did back down in here. I don't know about it there in Eldoret, but you go to a barber shop, they have drink machines in there, but that was the kind you open up and you put a coin in it, then you pull it up through the machine.
Yeah.
With the water in the bottom. I was fixing to say something about that. That was the best drink machine they ever had.
Did it have water in it?
The bottles actually sit in water.
Yeah, they did. Some of them did. Now, not all of them, but some of them did, Tim.
Yeah. Man, them ones where they sit in the water, that was you couldn't get a colder drink. That was it. They stayed about, I want to say about 34 degrees. I mean, they were awesome.
Yeah, but you got your drink. They had different kinds, and it was kind of like a maze. You pull it around there and then you put the water in there and
You had a long slot. You put your coin in there, and then you had a long slot. You had to slide it down and come around the corner and then take it out.
Yeah. But you got to put that coin in there.
Man, that's the good old days there. That was the early 70s. Early. Like about 71 or 72.
Machines, Warren, where you push the button, you put your money in there and push the button you want, and it was like a little conveyor belt. It'd come up and kick that ball out, slide over there, and drop it down. You know what I'm talking about?
They got them.
I remember those too.
They still got them, don't they, at the hospitals? I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What
pretty
you drinking, Tim?
Hmm?
What you
Have
drinking?
you ever seen? Have you ever seen the cylindrical one?
What am I
Hold
doing?
on, hold on just a minute, Warren. He's at
Do you know this one right here? Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yep, I drink that. It's my favorite.
That's good.
Yeah, I kind of like Dr. Pepper. I was always a fan of Mountain Dew, though.
You can
I
only
do like Dr. Pepper for a change, though.
10, 2, let's see, 10, 2, and 4, I think it was. Isn't
Yep.
that what you used to have on there? 10, 2, and
Yeah,
4?
break time. That was what that label was inspired by. Break time at work. 10, 2, and 4. Yep, sure was.
On there anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I wish I had one of them old bottles. They probably worth some money now. They had the little clock face on there, and instead of the 12 being at the top, the 10 was at the top.
Yep.
Oh, was that on the Mountain Dew?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah,
Oh, well, hey, I got one of the old Mountain Dew bottles with the little
Damn.
hillbilly with the cart going through his hat. I got one of them. I
Damn.
damn sure did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn, Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper.
Mountain Dew. That was their slogan way back then.
That doggone Dr. Pepper. That's old right there. It's been out for many, many years.
I'll tell you one that'll never beat, though. Remember the Suncrest Orange in the brown bottle?
Yeah, but that's two different drinks. There was Dr. Pepper and I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old one there. I
So,
mean,
Warren,
that's older than Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, but Dr. Pepper been out for many, many years, boy.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It belongs I think it belongs to Pepsi's, I think.
excuse
Yeah,
me, Warren.
yeah.
Do they make RCs anymore, Kim?
Oh, God, I'd love to have
I
a
don't
RC
know.
right now. I'd love to have a RC right now. That was one of my favorite drinks, and then it just disappeared. That
Excuse me,
was
Warren.
made by the Canadian. God, what was her name? Same ones that done the ginger ale. Canada Dry. Put that out.
Mm.
RC Cola. Yep. Canada Dry put it out. Matter of
What
fact, they had the little crown seal on the back of the bottle.
What you been up to, Kim, lately? I hadn't seen you lately, man.
For me?
No, Kim 5.
Oh, me.
Oh,
Yeah. What you
I
been up to?
haven't done much of anything.
Your foot getting better?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's still a little sore, but yeah, it's a lot better.
so, Warren, I heard you play the harmonica.
Yeah. I've got pretty decent with it.
I heard you playing it. You played good.
He does
Yeah,
play.
I was picking with John Gindick one day, and he says, "I can't teach you nothing else. You done found out everything I know." I said, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm serious."
That's what
Okay.
I want to come on that video I made the other day about that golf cart. I told him, I said, y'all need to go check Warren out. I said, he's the blues man. I put you
Yeah,
on there.
and
Got to highlight
and
you
I
when you get some
I got
songs
you.
over there.
I got
So
to
what
give
about-
credit where credit is due. Before I talked to Paul Cook, 68, all I played was just country kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
he gave me about 5 words of advice, and I broke into the blues. And I got to thank him for it. I got to give credit where credit's due.
Was
He
it
taught
hard?
me.
How long you been playing it, Warren?
When I was about 14, I had a 48 hole golden butterfly, and it was given to me by my dad because he couldn't figure out how to play it. And about 4 days later, I was playing.
There you go.
And then by the time I was about 15 years old, I done laid it down. I hadn't messed with it. I was too busy tuning the engines and everything else. And here about 3 years ago, I was working at a campground, and a guy gave me this. He says, "I know you can play it," because I was playing around with his Yamaha left-hand guitar, and I was playing it slide style. And he says, "I got something you can play." He said, "Come back by here tomorrow. I'm gonna have to find it." And he gave me that. And I've been hooked ever since.
I want you to learn how to play the Midnight Train to Memphis. You've heard of that, ain't you? The Midnight to Memphis.
All I got to do is listen to it. All I got to do is listen to it. I'll play it.
Oh, well, you ain't got to do it tonight, but sometimes make a video on that Midnight Train to Memphis. Roy Acuff does it in the music, but sometimes you go on YouTube and they got it.
Let me see if I can remember. I think I can remember a few bars of it.
Well, you ain't got to play it. You ain't got to play it tonight.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to watch.
I'll have to listen to it. I'll get it down.
Yeah. Watch that video of it. And Midnight Train to Memphis.
I'll tell you the one that I really love, and I have not got it down pat yet. But the Hank Williams Sr., "So Lonesome I Could Die," or I Could Try.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what key it's in, but I've tried it on 2 or 3 of my harmonicas, and I'm getting it.
The water bug.
Yeah.
So I saw your video. I watched a video about
I don't
your
think it's
son
right
was
key.
learning on a tractor.
Huh?
I saw your
That's
son
one I
learning on a tractor.
That's one I want to learn.
You see me
I
on a
really
tractor?
want to learn.
No, your son. We're riding on the tractor. You're riding on the tractor, I guess, or a cart, a go kart.
that was his go-kart.
Yeah.
Grandson, water bug.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What you saying, kid?
Tim is telling you about seeing your grandson on your golf cart.
Oh, okay. Owens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that video. Yeah, I liked it. I
Thank
liked
you.
it.
Thank you.
And you made another one. I made another one. Your grandson was running a lawnmower, a tractor,
Yeah.
or something. He said
That
you
was
can't
Carson.
cut the grass.
Yeah, that was Carson.
that
Comment on them videos where I can check your channel out, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Oh, here, let me help you out with that water bug.
Okay.
Hey Tim, when I get off here, I'll look your channel up and I'll give you a sub, no problem.
Hang on just a second. I'll post his link here in just a second.
Okay.
Well, I can't see nothing but what we doing.
Oh, well,
That's just the way my phone is. I can't do chat and this at the same time.
I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time either.
Oh, that reminds me of a joke. Go on here, joke.
Wait just a minute. Let Kim put the link in there. I'm trying to make sure I get it because I want to make sure I subscribe to him.
Where did Tim go? Okay.
He'll be back.
Anyhow, there's a link to Tim's channel.
Okay. Well, I can go back. I can go back and catch him.
Yeah, you can go back and get it.
Tim Sweeney, YT. I got him. I can look it up. I'll catch him. If not, he can catch me and I'll catch him back. All channels that ever come to my channel, I'll go back to them, no problem.
Oh yeah, that's what you do. Help them out. Show them a little love.
Okay.
As long as they
I
good.
have
Too.
trouble pronouncing some of these names.
Yeah.
Bella's something farming.
Oh, let me get. I seen it. Oh, let's see here. Bellows Carbons Farms. I had never heard of them, but I will check.
Well, I looked at his channel, and I have supported him.
Okay.
Like, hey,
They like games. That's okay.
Just mess them down there a little bit. I done lost my E. I don't know where my E went.
I ordered them parts off Amazon for that golf cart. It's gonna be $19 and taxes and shipping, you know. So they'll be here, I think, on the 21st. So
Full set of bushings? That ain't too bad. You're doing good.
you get 6. You get 2 for the springs on each side, and then 2 for the front on each side. You know what I'm saying?
That's 12 altogether.
Yep. And
Yep.
they
2 on each side on the back, that's 4. 2 on each side on the front of the back, that's another 4, that's 8.
Yep.
And then 2 for the front.
Yep. But that boy, he gonna help me stick them on. I told him he'd come out here, we'll do a little cookout, and
Ain't nothing to it. But do yourself a favor. Get you a tube of grease. You want to grease them before you put them in.
Well, I got some grease already out here.
Yeah. If you don't, they are a pain in the butt to get in there, and they ain't gonna last as long if you don't grease them.
Yeah, I keep grease out here in the oils.
I worked on golf carts for about 2.5 years. The Yamahas had a bad problem with the brake raising hell on them, and I figured out how to fix them without putting any parts in them. I must have done 100 of them, and I could pull the cart into the shop, drop the rear end, tear the rear end down, resurface all the pads in it, put it back together, put it back in the golf cart in 45 minutes. And I never got a dime raise for it.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Even the guy, even the rep from Yamaha, I showed him what I was doing. He said, there ain't no damn way. He said, I'll tell you what, come out to the back of my van. He gave me 3 rear ends. Gave them to me. And I'm talking, they were $700-800 a piece. He gave them to me. He said, anybody can do that. Yeah, you can have them. He said, I'll write them off. Gave me 3 rear ends.
There's a link to Warren Floyd's channel. Tim wanted to link to your channel.
That's something I got to figure out, how to put a link in. I have not figured out how to do it yet. I don't know if I can do it on this phone, but
You can.
I'd like to be able to. I have not figured out how to do it.
Well, first of all, you have to have a ranch.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't do it.
Yeah, they won't let you do it unless you have a ranch.
Well, I got some wrench. They just don't recognize it.
Moderator, then. Let me say it that way.
Yeah. I mean, I've got, I think about 9 channels I've got wrenches on, but I've never. Oh, Shimmer Soul's up. What is she doing? I just got a flash on there. She's cool as hell. You got to check her out. Shimmer Soul. She is cool as hell. I like her.
She's over here on this. She's over here with Kim.
I think she's live right now. I didn't catch what it said when it flashed up, but I'm subbed to her, so
Yeah,
I get her notifications.
yeah.
I was on her live stream last night or night before last. We had a ball. She does a little bit of card reading, music, just good variety channel. She's pretty cool.
It says you started in July of this year.
That's my newest channel on account of my phone's messing up.
Oh, okay.
My oldest channel, go back and look at the channel with my picture on it. It's over 2 years old now.
Well, see, I just went to your name in the chat.
Yeah, I've got 3 channels.
Okay.
I got this one, and I got one before this one, and then I got my old channel. My old channel's got 567 or 68
Night Train,
subscribers.
I guess you're leaving. Have a good night, Night Train.
Where'd Bug go? He must have had to go pee.
He'll be back.
Yep, he must have had to go pee. It happens.
He don't have to go very far. It's just right around the corner. Me and Pam, I don't remember when it was, but we went and seen him down there.
Yeah, I tell you what, I hate that my old channel. It's still there, but I can't get into it because I think my ex-wife hacked into my email and messed it up.
Well,
I can do everything except post something on it. I can go in, I can comment, I can talk to people, I can watch it, but I can't post nothing.
Friday, Kim. Well, I was back here on the computer, so we had Carson here. This happened Friday over here, and Mrs. she woke up and made her some coffee, and she comes in here. She said, "We ain't got no water." So you know we on well, you know. So I said, "Shit." So I had to call the well man, and he come out here, and I called him about I guess about 9:30. He showed up about 4 o'clock, and it was raining and shit. But he got it fixed. It cost me $325 because he had to change the capacitor. So see, my well is a deep well. It goes way down in the dirt, way down there, and the pump's in the bottom of the dirt. So you know they had to change all that shit out. But
wow!
But we had water, you know, by Friday evening. It didn't take him about 15 minutes. He changed them out. It wasn't no big deal.
No,
But
you got in the well pump. Yeah.
That's the thing about being a homestead. I mean, you know, a homeowner, even just like you, Kim, there's always something that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, your air conditioning go out, your daggone stove or refrigerator. It's always something. And you got to try to be able where you can put your money on put your hands on a little bit of money in case something happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to go out there to the damn woods and dig up some damn money and pay him. Not just shitting you about that, but yeah, that really did happen though. I had to pay, and Meanwhile, I sent Carson and Missy out there to Sean's house, my son's house. I said, y'all just go out there the rest of the day till I get water back on. So he come out here. He wasn't out here about 15, 20 minutes. Hell, he fixed it. Hell, he would go and got that damn money. But them damn capacitors, they cost a lot of damn money, you know, because everybody don't have them, you know.
Well, they shouldn't be, but about maybe $18 a piece.
Shit.
But the fact of having to pull that pump way up out the ground and put them in there, that's what cost.
Yeah. No, them damn capacitors pretty damn expensive because they you know how a capacitor works, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like a battery that discharges all at once.
It's like a transformer on it's like a transformer on a light pole out there. It's a breaker. You know what I'm talking about? It's a surge breaker. It's a surger. And it surges that power to that motor.
Well, what a capacitor does is it gives it a big kick to start the motor.
I see it.
Yep. And even the above ground water pumps have got them on.
Yep.
But me being an old ham radio operator, I learned where to find capacitors and find them cheap.
And you want to make that sure.
Matter of fact, I took two farad capacitors and hooked them together in parallel. And I put them on an electric hot wire fence I had because I had a horse that didn't like to stay in the fence. I said, I'll fix your ass. I took that cotton picking 3-jewel hot wire box and I hooked it through them 2 capacitors and put a ground rod to the ground. The next time that horse touched that fence, he didn't touch it no more.
I was going to say, if you don't unload them when you take them down, they still hot.
Yes, sir. They'll knock the tar out of you.
Kick your butt in the ground.
Well, let me put it this way. The horse's nose had a burnt line across the end of it.
Even when he
touched the fence with his nose, there was a straight line burnt across his nose.
Even when he took them off the well, they were still hot, but they didn't have enough power to kick that motor on. It's amazing how that works.
Oh yeah, they what causes a capacitor to fail? It's wrapped. It's like aluminum foil and wax paper. And when they fail, the wax paper burns holes through it. So they get less and less and less capacity.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, when one of them jokers works right, it will knock the tar out of you.
Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
Waterbuck, how many capacitors do they have on your pump?
Oh no, on mine it's got 2. It's got a big one and a small one.
Okay.
Yep.
Some wells don't have but one.
I've been watching this guy. He does air conditioner.
They got them too.
And he's got
one is a starter and the other one is a room.
Hold on just a minute. Want to let him talk.
Go ahead.
But he changes the capacitor outside on the outside unit.
Yep. That's about the same way of a well, too.
Yep. Your big one, your big capacitor is the starter capacitor. And the small one is called a run capacitor. And what that does, the big one gives it a big old kick to get it going. And then once it gets going, that small capacitor is a sine wave. I call it a slanter. I don't know if that's the right terminology or not. But what it does is it changes the phasing so that the motor operates more smoothly. All right. So you got 60 phase, which is normal, but the motor needs 80 phase. And what that capacitor does is it either slows down or speeds up the phasing of the AC to make the motor more
I
efficient.
know what you're talking about. Hey, Warren. You know what you're talking about. That's right. I've heard it say that in the
Yeah,
same.
it's called a phase. I
Yeah.
don't know that they call it slant. That might be the wrong terminology, but that's the way I look at it.
But this guy that come out here, his name's Virgil Smith. He's been doing it all his life. He's like 73 years old. He's an older man, and he's been doing it all his life. And you asked him anything about that well out there, he could tell you.
Yep.
If you asked him about a damn chainsaw, he couldn't tell you shit about a chainsaw. But that damn well,
I can tell you anything you want to know about a
he's a
chainsaw.
master
what you
on that
know.
well.
So
But he
I can tell you anything
he's
you
got
want to know about a chainsaw.
he's got rich off of doing. He's got filthy rich of drilling wells and doing that stuff. But if you meet him, he's just a damn earth person. I mean, just everyday guy. You wouldn't think nothing about him, you know.
Yep. I mean, I'll tell you what. Now,
Waterbug, do you also have a tank?
Mm-hmm.
That tank full?
Yeah,
oh yeah, you gotta have a tank.
yeah. You gotta have a tank. The
When
tank.
Otherwise that pump will start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. No, that ain't good. You gotta
What
have a backup.
What you saying, Kim?
When I grew up, we had a pump, and there was a tank in the pantry. We called it the pantry, and it had a well and it had a cistern, and it had two valves in there, and you could shut one off and open the other one, whichever side, because sometimes the cistern would run out of water or the well, and you had to switch over to the other one.
Yeah. See, now the new ones is got it automatic. The air's at the top, the water's at the bottom, and they work together. Now you right about that old stock. I remember, Daddy, we used to have a well like that, like you talking about.
Hey, remember the old Mercury jet, the old blue water pump?
But yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
We used to have that
Yep.
trouble with Daddy. He was talking about them old wells like that.
And I'll tell you another good one, and you can't find them no more. It was called a Red Jacket. That was a good water pump. The Mercury Jet was good, but that Red Jacket had a beat. That some gun would get it done.
Where's your damn brother Grizz at tonight, Kim?
He was here. He fell off
Yeah,
right
they-
before you came in.
I took a nap tonight. I woke up. By the time you come on here, I woke up and seen you on here. So, hell, let me holler at you. I ain't seen him a day or two.
I had trouble with my webcam.
Oh, okay. You get it straightened out?
Well, I guess I'm on here.
Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah.
there you go, Kim.
I turned it on. I went to go live, and it said my webcam wasn't connected.
Oh,
So I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Sometimes that'll work. So I ended up uninstalling it completely.
yeah.
Yep. Reboot.
I went in there and uninstalled it completely.
Sometimes my phone will mess up like that, and all I got to do is turn it off, let it sit a minute or two, turn it back on, and everything's fine.
Yeah. Well, see, I tried rebooting. That didn't work.
Yeah, I seen Grizz this morning early, but I had to go. I had to go do some things, and I had to stay on there for about 5-10 minutes. I go, and I ain't been back on StreamYard. I done about an hour myself on StreamYard for about an hour, but I deleted it.
Well,
show
I
up.
made a video. I had a camera set up out here putting up my Biden sign. And old Cornbread, he grabbed a hold of that and he changed it to Trump. And Grizz put it up as his thumbnail.
Yeah.
I seen that and I come up there. I said, Grizz, you're an asshole. And he laughed. He said, okay, tell me, I'll take it down. I said, take it down. He
Yeah.
took it
Yeah. Yeah.
Grizz
Yeah.
is
I didn't know Grizz done that.
Grizz is a mess. He tickles the shit out of me.
But Cornbread's the one that put him up to it.
The old Cornbread does it.
No.
I'm saying like
Well, Grizz is nut. He'll pick. He don't mean nothing by it, but he'll pick. He'll pick in a minute.
the Cornbread, he's a mess, boy.
He did a good job.
I never did see it. I know they were talking about Cornbread had sent him a picture, and that's when I had got off because I had to go do some stuff in town, so I had to go. So I
speaking of that, Shimmer Soul, somebody put a flasher up on her channel, so she had to go back and edit it and put it as private. I didn't see it, but she told me what it involved, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Damn.
Somebody put a flash up, had a little itty bitty teeny weeny, and put it on their channel, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I didn't see it, but I can just imagine. It had to be funny. It had to be funny as hell. I guess that's why she saved it and put it up as private.
Jim, I'm gonna get off.
Okay, Water.
Thank you for letting me come up. Okay, I appreciate your friendship and thank you. Okay,
you're always welcome.
All right, you have a good evening. All right, boy, you take care, brother.
All right,
man. We get together and play a little harmonica sometime.
You know, Warren, my wife, she took guitar lessons for probably a year and a half.
Yeah.
She bought her own guitar and everything. And
I got two of them.
She got to be pretty good, and then she just quit.
All right. It's coming back around. It's coming back around. Same way I was with the harmonica. I got pretty good with it, and then I just dropped it.
I told her, I said, why did you quit?
And here 30 years later, I'm playing the dickens out of one. But yeah, I do have two guitars. I have a dobro, and I got an old traditional 6-string.
I got a couple short videos of her playing.
You do?
Doing too bad. I don't know where they're at. They're on this computer somewhere.
I'm gonna show you something. That guitar right there was given to me by Dalton Stevens, the Button King. And I do love it. I love it to death. And I'm getting better at playing it. I play it. I don't play it with the frets. I play it with a slide. Good old shove slide. But I am getting fair with it. I'm not that good with it. I did put up one video, and it was called A Tribute to Dalton Stevens. He was a friend of mine. I ain't that great with it yet, but I'm getting there.
Not bad. Now, I heard you make the comment something about a left-handed guitar.
Yeah, that was the guy that gave me this harmonica.
Okay. Now, I got a question about that. Uh, when you're right-handed, of course, I don't know how to play one. You strum it going down.
Yeah.
So a left-handed one would have to be strung different, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, let me show you what I done. This is right handed. All right. That's the way you hold the right hand.
Yeah.
All I did was that. Turn it around the other way.
Yeah, but don't
And
they have to change the strings?
well, that's why I turned it around the other way, so I didn't have to change the string.
Okay, wait a minute. Is that a right-handed or a left-handed?
This is right hand.
Okay.
But if you play a left handed one, you just change hands. You turn the guitar around.
Okay. Now I'm
And the
going to
guy
ask
saw
you.
me do that. He saw me do that. And he says, I got something you can play. That's when he handed me this.
Okay. But
He says,
my
you
question
know
is,
tones. He says, I know you can play this. And he handed it to me. And I said, oh my God. It's been years.
Warren,
It has been years since I played a harmonica.
don't you have to change the strings around when you build a left-handed one?
Yeah. You put the
Okay.
low one on the bottom and the high one on the top. Yep.
Okay, because you're always still strumming down.
Right. But it's with the opposite hand, so you got to change.
Okay.
Did you know that Jimi Hendrix played right hand, but he put his strings on like a left hand?
Okay.
If you don't believe me, go back and look at some of the old Woodstock footage, and you'll see it. Yep, he damn sure did. Jimi Hendrix played a left-handed guitar right-handed.
Oh, he played a left-handed with his
Right-handed.
right hand.
Yep, he damn sure did. He had the low string on the bottom and the high string on the top.
Okay, why would he do that?
I don't know, but that mother could play, he could play.
Because the most common would be right-handed.
Yep,
You'd
but he
have
put his strings on as if he were playing it left-handed, even though he played right-handed.
got you.
Yep. If you will watch some of the footage from Woodstock, you'll see it.
So did he strum going up?
I cannot explain the way he played. It was different from everybody else.
He was
I
good.
don't think he actually strummed. He was a finger picker.
Okay.
He, I don't know. I don't know how much you know about finger picking. I got a bunch of them now, but I've been playing around with the dobro. And actually, I play. Well, I've let my fingernails grow out so I could do it without the picks. But I play the straight six string with the picks. There's the thumb pick. And my favorite, my first finger pick, which is brass. And I modified it a little bit. I took the, if I can get it in the camera there. I bent the tip just a hair. And then I got 3 more that I use on the other fingers. I need to adjust them a little bit. They're a little bit tight on me. But I can take those and the slide and get just about any sound I want out of that old 6-string, which, like I said, I love it to death. Old boy to give it to me, he's dead now. It was the Button King from Bishopville, South Carolina. When I was working at the radio station, he used to come up there. I'll give this a whirl. It's old Fender. They call it let's see, FG16, I think.
Sounds like it's talking to you.
Well, I swear the old girl got a spirit. I'm getting better with it. It's gonna take me some practice, but I'm getting better with it. I never was much of a guitar picker, but that one got me answered. And then I got my OK. I bought this one about 7, 8 months ago. It's the OK Dobro. I do like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it right now, but I have made it sound just like a slide steel.